Home athletes, happy Monday. First off, I'm going to tell you that there will be no Zoom classes today or tomorrow. I apologize for that. I am taking a couple days off. I hope you will forgive me. Zoom classes will resume on Wednesday. But Monday workout, we have 30, 30, 30 movements all done with one dumbbell today. We're doing 30 alternating dumbbell snatches, 30 dumbbell goblet squats, and 30 dumbbell overhead lunges. And mixing it up a little bit, slowing you down a little bit in your progress, will be 5 toes to dumbbells done every minute on the minute, including the first minute and all the way through. Like 3, 2, 1, go. You do your 5 toes to dumbbell, then you start working on your dumbbell snatches. You get as many as you can done in the remainder of the minute before the next minute starts, and you stop and you do your 5 toes to dumbbell, go right back to where you are in the dumbbell movements. So you're doing 30 snatches, work your way through, stopping every minute to do those toes to dumbbell. So one dumbbell today, 30 snatches. Dumbbell starts on the floor, right between the feet, of course. We start this with that jumping motion. We have the hip stamp, we have the knee stamp. We start that big jump, right? We're creating momentum and elevation with the legs and hips. Then we're pulling that elbow high, keeping the dumbbell nice and close to the body, and then going all the way overhead in one big movement. So emphasis on the legs and hips, doing the work, right? Doing a lot of the weight. We're not pulling that up with the arm or the shoulder. We're jumping it up and then finishing with the arm. So going straight up overhead. There's one, right down the floor, switch hands. Again, we're looking for a nice kind of straight line on the dumbbell, right? Should go from the floor up between feet, right up front of the body, finish up overhead. Then we have our goblet squats. Same dumbbell held underneath the chin. Keep those elbows squeezed in together, press those knees out, because we don't want those knees or elbows hitting the knees like this. So keep those elbows in close. Get a full squat at the bottom, stand all the way up at the top. 30 reps right there. Then we have our overhead lunges. So overhead lunges, I want you to do 15 lunges with the dumbbell held overhead with the right arm, and 15 lunges with the dumbbell overhead in the left arm. You can switch these hands back and forth. You can do 15 and 15 if you want to, or you can do 5 and 5. I don't mind how you split it up. Just make sure you split it up evenly between the two sides. So we're working on shoulder stability here, of course. We want to pop that up overhead. Looking for a nice stable shoulder. Try to keep that armpit facing straight ahead. Your thumb at the top should be pointing back behind you. This puts our shoulder into what's called an externally rotated position. Try to keep the elbow locked out and the ear and the bicep right next to each other, right? We're looking for a nice, basically a vertical arm right here. And then step it out. Lunge, tap the back knee down, bring the feet together. That's 1 rep I just did. I would do the other leg now. Tap, that's 2 reps I just did. So I'm switching legs every single time, bringing the feet together, overhead lunges. Now, the toes to dumbbell. Again, at the beginning of every single minute, including the first one, you're doing 5 toes to dumbbell. We have dumbbell on the floor like this. You're going to be on the ground with the dumbbell up overhead. Arms are fully extended, holding on to the dumbbell. This is kind of like your anchor, keeping the legs together, toes pointed. What we're doing here is we're lifting the legs up and over and touching the toes to the dumbbell. Bring those heels all the way down to the floor and touch. Doing that 5 times. Looks a lot like a toes to bar, right? It's a good movement. Really works the midline. There you go. 30, 30, 30 for time. 5 of those every minute on a minute. And then your core work today. Doing 5 rounds, 30 seconds of static extensions. I'm going to show you what those are in a second. 30 seconds of plank hold, 30 seconds of rest. Now you can do these, you can rest in between these if you need to. I would really like you to go 30, 30, rest, 30, 30, rest 5 times. But you know, hey, it's your workout. Do it as you see fit. So static extensions. This is sort of a take on the abdominal crunch. It's really focusing on our 6-pack, if you will, or rectus abdominis. What we're doing here is we are anchoring our feet. So I'm using a dumbbell. This could be any piece of furniture you have around the house. Make sure those feet are anchored down tight. We're starting with a nice kind of straight back. You're going to lean back, tension up those abs. What we're doing here is we're literally are crunching down, like pulling down on those abs, getting a really nice squeeze of the six-pack right here, and then we are extending and actually stretching out that six-pack and then crunching back again. So go here, exhale, squeeze, here, inhale, exhale. It's actually really hard to even talk while I'm doing these. But yeah, you're going to get a really nice engagement. We're looking for a really nice engagement of, again, your six-pack muscles, right? The superficial muscles that sit on top of the abdomen, rectus, abdominis. So squeeze, right? Kind of rounding, contracting, and then extending, and then squeeze. The further you lean back, the harder these get. Extend, exhale. 30 seconds right there, and then you'll go right over into a 30-second plank hold. Then you'll rest for 30 seconds. Nice little mixture of active and static abdominal work. All right, crew. Get it done. Sorry, no Zoom classes this morning. Be back on Wednesday, and I'll, of course, have another workout and a video for you tomorrow in the meantime. Peace out.